Welcome to Nurite. Nurite is a fractal mind mapping program, a project a few friends and I have been working on for over 2 years now. The first thing to know about Nurite is you can zoom in. For those who haven't heard of fractals, they represent a type of object with infinite detail. No matter how much you zoom in, there's still going to be structure. In fact, as you zoom in, they only accumulate more detail. There are computational limits, of course. However, Nurite is unique in its ability to allow you real-time fractal navigation. There's a lot to explain about Nurite. Before the project had anything to do with AI, it was intended to be my artist webpage. The idea was to have my art within a fractal and have visitors navigate through the different works. The fact that I work in a variety of media meant that the project had to support a variety of media. After a few months of development, we realized this could be useful for others, decided to make it an MIT licensed open source tool for anyone to use. Now, things can look chaotic at times. The entire concept of fractals is the question, what sits at the boundary between order and chaos? In Nurite, nodes automatically flow from the chaotic regions of the fractal towards the ordered parts. Here I've imported a short story, The Machine Stops by E.M. Forster. Nurite automatically breaks the book into sections and connects them into a larger graph you can navigate. Not only is there a lot to be said about Nurite, there is also a lot you can do. So let's get down to the basics. Hold Shift and double click to create text nodes. While also holding Shift, you can connect nodes by clicking on their titles. Nodes and their connections automatically format in Markdown. An alternative way to create nodes is to drag them out from the top left menu bar. Here I've created a text node, an AI node, and a file node. Hold Control and drag across the canvas to select multiple nodes. From there, you can right-click a node and perform a number of actions. Notice how you can add and remove actions from your right-click. Select them one more time and delete them. Hold Shift and scroll on a node to rescale it. You can adjust the input controls in the question mark tab. File tree nodes connect to your computer's directories and allow you to directly pull out various file types into the Fractal workspace. These are images from within Nurite using the keyboard shortcut Alt-S, which just downloads the Fractal image. Here you can see I'm pulling out some of Nurite's code, and we even have syntax highlighting. If you drag in a link node, you'll be asked for a search query or a link. From there, you'll be able to open web pages from directly in Nurite. Recently, the experience of web browsing in Nurite has been vastly improved. In the desktop version of Nurite, you're able to drag out links directly from the link nodes themselves. It's the completion of a long-term goal for Nurite, and the experience is even greater than I'd hoped. With the fear of running out of tabs reduced to 0, I feel like I'm learning so many new tidbits of information. Hold Alt and double-click to create an AI node. Then I can set its title and even set custom instructions from my prompt library. Right now the default just explains Nurite, and if we set it, the AI will be able to explain Nurite. Go to the AI tab. You'll notice we have a number of inference providers. I'll select Grok for now. It's one of the fastest, and Mixtral is really great for creating a ton of notes and following the format. Setting the context slider determines the proportion of max tokens that are allocated to history versus response. The top end node slider is long-term memory for AI, and it determines how many nodes from the mind map are sent as context. Temperature is how likely it is to select the most likely tokens. Also set the auto mode checkbox, and that allows the AI to prompt itself. As you can see, now that I've set this initial prompt, the mind map's being generated. Notice how, because we set the auto mode checkbox, the AI is prompting itself. If you are using auto mode, make sure to hit the pause button before you step away from the computer. It's pretty easy to navigate the mind map. All you have to do is click on one of the highlighted references and it'll take you straight to that note. For our final setup, I'm going to create 2 AI nodes and connect them together. I'm also going to go into a file node, drag out an image that I want the 2 nodes to talk about, and connect that image to both of them. They're going to be able to reference that image in every response. You can see I've named one of them Plato and one of them Richard Feynman, In the background, AI nodes are instructed to take on the identities of whatever you've titled them. And now they're having a back and forth conversation about what's in this image. Now that they've had a back and forth conversation for a while, I'm going to ask Plato to write me a code block about their conversation with visualizations. This was using Claude 3.7. I think Plato did a pretty good job of conjuring up some detailed visualizations of his conversation with Richard Feynman. Like I said, there's a lot you can do. Still, there's much left to explain. Nurite is an ambitious project already years in the making, and I hope this series of videos helps you get started. Thanks for making it to the end of the introductory video. I'm going to save more for the rest of the videos and click here to join the full playlist.